Welcome to my channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins. Today, we're talking about the 1974 1-cent Liberty coin, a classic that collectors love and history buffs find intriguing. Stay tuned as we explore this coin's full history, its unique features, and why it's still important in today's collector market. And of course, we'll reveal its value and worth in the coin market. Part 1. Historical background of the 1974 1-cent Liberty coin **** To understand the significance of the 1974 1-cent Liberty, we must first go back to the history of the Lincoln cent itself, which began in 1909. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent commemorates the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and was the first American coin to feature a real person. Fast forward to the 1970s, and the Lincoln cent had become a staple of U.S. currency. In the years leading up to 1974, inflation and rising copper prices started impacting the coin's production. At this time, each cent was made primarily of copper, which became more expensive than the coin's face value. This dilemma set the stage for some experimental changes in the composition of the penny. 1974 was a landmark year because it was the height of copper price concerns. ***. In response, the U.S. Mint started testing aluminum as a potential replacement for copper in pennies. About 1.5 million experimental aluminum pennies were produced to test this new composition, but they were never released to the public. This decision was due to health concerns, X-ray visibility issues, and opposition from the vending machine industry. These aluminum cents were eventually melted down, but a few escaped into the public, making any existing 1974 aluminum pennies exceedingly rare and valuable. Now, while the regular 1974 pennies are still composed of mostly copper, this aluminum test experiment makes the 1974 coin year special for collectors, as it highlights a critical moment in U.S. Mint history. Part 2. The design and unique features of the 1974 1-cent Liberty. The 1974 penny remains visually identical to other Lincoln cents in design, with Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse, or front side, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, are subtly placed on the coin's shoulder, a signature Brenner design detail. The word Liberty appears to the left of Lincoln's profile, and the date, 1974, is on the right side, along with the mint mark. If there is one dot on the reverse side, we see the classic image of the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This side of the coin has remained unchanged since it was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. Interestingly, if you look closely at the Lincoln Memorial design, you can see a tiny engraving of Lincoln's statue between the columns, an impressive detail for a coin so small. Mint marks for the 1974 penny include D for Denver and S for San Francisco. ***. Pennies without a mint mark were made in Philadelphia. While each mint location produced millions of pennies, some of these coins have subtle differences in striking quality, and errors from the minting process can raise their value. Part 3. Value of the 1974 1-cent Liberty coin. Now, let's talk value. Generally, the 1974 1-cent Liberty isn't rare, but certain qualities can make it more valuable. In circulated condition, this penny holds mostly face value. However, uncirculated or mint state, examples are worth more, often valued around 15 to 30 cents each, depending on the quality and luster of the coin. But here's where it gets interesting. The real value comes with grading and error variations. Coins in near-perfect condition can fetch higher prices. For example, a 1974 penny with an MS-67 or higher grade from the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation can be valued up to $200 or more due to its rarity in such pristine condition. Certain varieties, like double die errors or off-center strikes, also fetch a premium. These errors can make the 1974 penny worth anywhere from $10 to $500 or more, depending on the rarity and visual impact of the error. Part 4. The rare 1974 aluminum penny ***. One of the most elusive variations of the 1974 penny is the 1974 aluminum cent. Though technically not legal tender, these coins are highly sought after due to their unique material and scarcity. Only a few are known to exist, and these are technically government property, making them nearly impossible to legally obtain. However, if one were to surface on the market, its value could be estimated at upwards of $250,000 due to its extreme rarity and historical significance. Part 5. What to look for in a 1974 1-cent Liberty coin ***. When collecting a 1974 penny, pay close attention to the following. 1. Condition ***. A higher grade coin will always be worth more. Look for coins with no signs of wear, with a strong, shiny surface. 2. Mint mark ** coins from San Francisco. Mint mark tend to be more collectible, especially in uncirculated condition. 3. Errors and varieties ** Look for double die errors, off-center strikes, or any unusual markings that make your coin unique. 4. Rarity ** Any aluminum penny, if found, is incredibly valuable, but be cautious about authenticity as it is technically illegal to OWN.SO. While the 1974 1-cent Liberty may not be rare in circulated condition, there's no doubt that it holds a special place in U.S. mint history. From its role in the aluminum experiment to its popularity among collectors for high-quality and error coins, the 1974 penny is a fascinating piece of American numismatics. ***, have you checked your own collection for a 1974 penny? ***, who knows, you might just have a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coins, hit that like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Thank you for watching. Your channel name. This script provides a thorough breakdown of the 1974 1-cent Liberty coin, its history, and what makes it valuable. It should offer viewers both educational content and insights into the coin's market worth, helping you engage both casual viewers and serious collectors alike. Hey there, coin collectors, history buffs, and curious viewers. Today, we're diving into the story of one of the most intriguing coins in American history, the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin. This coin is more than just a simple penny. It carries with it a unique historical significance, some surprising details about its composition, and the potential to be worth far more than its face value. So, make sure to watch until the end, because you'll want to know how much this coin could actually be worth today and why it's so highly sought after. Chapter 1. The design and origins of the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin. To appreciate the true value of the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin, let's start with its design and background. This coin, also known as the 1983 Lincoln cent, carries a design that's been one of the most recognizable symbols of American currency for decades. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design created by the famous sculptor Victor D. Brenner, first introduced way back in 1909 to honor Lincoln's 100th birthday. His design has been so timeless and impactful that it's continued to feature on the penny for over a century. The reverse of the coin, however, is equally iconic. In 1959, the Lincoln Memorial was added to the reverse side to commemorate Lincoln's legacy and dedication to the American nation. This design, by Frank Gasparo, continued on the reverse side of pennies until 2008, making it one of the longest-lasting designs in U.S. coin history. Chapter 2. A change in composition. The zinc transition of 1982. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The 1983 penny isn't like the pennies that came before it, and that's largely due to an important change in 1982. Before this year, pennies were made primarily from 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving them a distinctive weight and feel. But due to the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint made a dramatic decision to change the composition to a copper-plated zinc format. So, starting in late 1982, pennies were produced with an inner core of 99.2% zinc and an outer layer of just 0.8% copper. This shift affected all pennies minted in 1983, making it the first full year where every penny was produced with the new zinc core. But this transition also created opportunities for some errors, which brings us to one of the reasons that the 1983 penny is so sought after today, mint errors. Chapter 3: The famous mint errors and varieties of 1983 in the world of coin collecting. Errors and varieties are golden tickets to value, and the 1983 penny has its fair share of them. One of the most famous errors is the 1983 double die reverse. In this type of error, certain parts of the Lincoln Memorial and inscriptions on the reverse side appear doubled, creating a distinct, visible anomaly. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1983 double die reverse penny, it could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition. Another prized version is the elusive 1983 copper penny. While all pennies were supposed to be made from zinc starting in 1983, a handful of 1983 pennies were accidentally struck with the old copper composition. These rare copper pennies have been verified and authenticated by experts and are incredibly valuable today, selling for thousands of dollars at auctions. So, if you have a 1983 penny that feels a little heavier than usual, it might just be worth weighing it. You could be holding one of these rare copper examples. Chapter 4: The value of a regular 1983 penny and grading factors for the standard 1983 penny. Condition is everything. Collectors look for coins that are in mint, uncirculated condition, with minimal wear and no scratches or discolorations. Even without an error, a 1983 penny in brilliant uncirculated condition could sell for several dollars to collectors. For example, pennies graded as MS67 or higher by the professional coin grading service PCGS have been known to fetch prices between $30 and $50, which is impressive for a penny that initially had just a 1-cent face value. If you're wondering about the absolute highest recorded sale, an MS68 grade 1983 penny can bring in more than $1,500. Imagine finding one of those in your loose change. The grade, or condition, of the coin is a crucial factor in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation and fewer imperfections. Chapter 5: What makes the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin so popular? The 1983 penny holds a special place in the hearts of collectors for a few reasons. First, it marks a historical shift from copper to zinc, representing a notable change in U.S. coinage. Second, the existence of rare era coins like the 1983 double die reverse and the 1983 copper penny have created an aura of mystery and excitement around this particular year. And finally, it's a coin that's relatively accessible. Most people can still find a 1983 penny in circulation, so it's an entry point for new collectors while still holding value for experienced numismatists. Chapter 6: How to identify and authenticate valuable 1983 pennies. If you want to check your 1983 pennies for any potential errors or rare qualities, here are a few steps to help you identify a potentially valuable piece. 1. Weigh your coin. A standard 1983 zinc penny should weigh about 2.5 grams, while the rare copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams. If you have a scale that measures to the 100th gram, this is a quick and easy way to check if you might have one of those elusive copper errors. 2. Use a magnifying glass or loupe. carefully examine the coin, especially the reverse side. Look at the Lincoln Memorial and the inscriptions for any signs of doubling. If you find anything unusual, it could be the 1983 doubled die reverse .3. Consider professional grading. If you think you've found a rare or valuable 1983 penny, getting it authenticated and graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can maximize its value. A professionally graded coin gives buyers confidence in its authenticity and condition. Chapter 7: Market Value and Worth Today **** Today, the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin continues to attract significant attention from collectors. A regular, circulated 1983 penny may only be worth its face value of 1 cent, but an uncirculated example can reach a few dollars, and a rare era coin can reach hundreds or thousands. For example, a 1983 double die reverse in excellent condition could sell for $200 to over $1,000. A 1983 copper penny, if authenticated, could fetch between $10,000 and $15,000 at auction. These values vary based on the coin's grade and the current collector market. So, if you find a 1983 penny in your collection, it's worth giving it a closer look. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the history and value of the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin. This penny is a perfect example of how even the smallest coins can carry big stories and big worth. Whether you're a serious collector or just checking your change, keep an eye out for those rare varieties. You never know when you might strike gold with a copper penny. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an episode. Until next time, happy collecting! Welcome back to my channel today. We're diving deep into a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin. But as we uncover its fascinating history, unique design details, and surprising value in the collector's market, you'll see why this coin is much more than a single cent. Before we get into the full story, let's set the stage with a bit of background. The 1-cent Liberty coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But this particular 1996 edition has its own story to tell. Chapter 1: The History of the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin ****. By 1996, the Lincoln cent had already seen many decades of production. This specific year, however, holds a special place in history. Produced by the U.S. Mint, the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin continued to showcase the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, originally crafted by sculptor Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's profile was actually the first portrait of an American president to appear on U.S. coinage, a move that initially stirred a lot of debate back in the early 1900s. Fast forward to 1996, nearly 87 years after its inception, when the Lincoln cent was still an everyday essential, appearing in almost every American's pocket and purse. The U.S. Mint struck these coins primarily at two locations, Philadelphia and Denver, which we'll dive into more in a moment. The 1996 edition, however, arrived with some slight variations and conditions that have since attracted the attention of collectors worldwide. Chapter 2: Mint Marks and Rarity ****. If you look closely, you'll notice a tiny mark just under the date. This is called a mint mark, which tells you where the coin was made. For 1996, we primarily see two variations, the 1990-60 from Denver and the 1996 without a mark, which is from Philadelphia. But here's where it gets interesting. The Philadelphia coins are slightly more common than the Denver coins. And for collectors, these tiny distinctions can make a world of difference in value. Certain coins were struck with errors, such as die cracks or off-center prints, which instantly add to their appeal among numismatists. Chapter 3. The design elements *** on the obverse, or the front of the coin, you'll see the iconic profile of President Lincoln, which Brenner designed. The level of detail, even in such a small coin, is remarkable. Lincoln's stern yet thoughtful gaze was meant to symbolize wisdom and resilience, a fitting tribute to his legacy. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the traditional Lincoln Memorial design, which replaced the wheat ears design in 1959. This switch commemorated the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, but by 1996, the memorial had become just as iconic to the penny as Lincoln's profile itself. Chapter 4. Coinage Composition and Production Details. Overlay of Coin Composition Table. 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plating ***. Now let's talk about the coin's composition. By 1982, the U.S. Mint had shifted from using mostly copper to a primarily zinc composition with a thin copper plating. The 1996 1-cent Liberty coin is actually 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper, which reduced production costs significantly. This composition shift was one of the major factors that distinguished pennies from the 1980s onward. However, it also makes these coins more prone to wear and tear, as the thin copper coating can wear off over time, revealing the zinc core underneath. Chapter 5. Value of the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin today ***. Showcase of coin condition tiers, good, very fine, mint state, etc. Let's get to what everyone's curious about, the value. While the 1996 penny might look like any other pocket change, its worth varies widely based on condition and rarity. In circulated condition, most 1996 pennies hold only face value. However, if you come across an uncirculated or mint state coin with a high-quality grade, you're looking at values anywhere from a few dollars to over $20, depending on the grade. Coins in near-perfect condition, graded as MS-65 or higher by professional grading services, have been known to sell for $15 to $50. And of course, any 1996 penny with a visible error, like an off-center strike, die crack, or other mint mistake, can fetch significantly more, sometimes even a few $100s if it's particularly rare. Chapter 6. Noteworthy 1996 penny errors ***. Error coins are one of the highlights of any penny collector's treasure hunt. Some of the notable errors to look for in the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin include double dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets. For example, a 1996 penny with a dramatic off-center strike could bring in as much as $100, especially if the coin remains in pristine condition. Double die errors, where certain elements like Liberty or the date appear slightly doubled, are among the rarest and most valuable errors. So if you spot one of these, hold on to it. It could be a collector's dream. ***. Chapter 7. The cultural significance of the 1996 penny ***. Beyond its monetary value, the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin represents an enduring symbol of American history and culture. With Lincoln's image, this coin connects us to ideals of perseverance and unity, reflecting a part of American heritage that has stood the test of time. Even though pennies are often overlooked, each one tells a small part of a larger story. As of today, billions of pennies are in circulation, but every single one, from the oldest wheat penny to the modern copper-plated zinc coins, holds its place in history. Chapter 8. Should you hold on to your 1996 penny? ***. So, is the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin worth holding on to? Absolutely. While most are only worth their face value, finding a high-grade or error version of this coin could mean you have a piece worth far more than 1-cent. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for coins in excellent condition or those with unique characteristics. So next time you come across a penny, take a closer look. You might just have a hidden gem in your hands. Thanks for joining us and exploring the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth dives into fascinating coins and collectibles. Who knows? Your next penny could be worth a fortune. To make this script even more engaging, add visuals of high-quality coin images, error coin examples, grading scales, and historical photos of Lincoln. These visuals will keep viewers engaged and help illustrate the coin's unique details and rich history.